Tell me, what's something you love about Los Angeles? What's something you love about your city? On the other side, is there something you don't like? Something you might want to change about the city? What's something you love about Los Angeles?
The fact that I can get anything at all times, like 24/7, whether it be food, friends, events, stuff like that, for sure.
Yeah, convenience.
Convenience, for sure. Everything, 24/7.
Yeah. Now, on the other side, is there something you hate?
Everything's crowded. Traffic, lines, just constant, just waiting, it feels like, for a lot of things.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, I love it here.
What's your name, bro?
My name is Diego, bro. What's yours?
Diego, I'm Dan.
Nice to meet you, Dan.
Nice to meet you, Diego.
Oh, yeah.
So you were just showing me you have literally an LA tattooed on your arm.
LA right here, as you guys can see. I'm looking a little bit ashy, you guys. Don't have no lotion on, but LA, you can see in the background. I'm here every day.
Respect, man.
Yeah, it's my city right there. You see the U.S. Bank? They got it right there on there. So it's the same thing.
That's the building behind us.
Yes, sir.
That's wild, man.
That's where I get my money at every day. I hustle out the corner. I look at what I have on my arm. I live it. I do it. That's what I do.
Okay. So the fact that you got LA tatted on your arm, the city must mean a lot to you.
That means a lot.
Like, what does LA mean to you?
So LA to me means people, different communities. LA is just everything that you could want. It's everything.
Okay, anything else about the good, or should we switch to the bad?
I mean, the good, the food, we have good food, good destination, tourist destinations to have. And just for us out here, we have so much. We can go to the mountains, we could be by the ocean, we everywhere. LA has everything. Now the bad, as you can see, it's dirty. People don't take care of, our areas, as you can see it.
Now, this last question, you can choose not to answer if you want. I'm visiting from Canada, and I'm noticing, like, U.S. politics. There's a lot of stuff going on with Latino communities down here, right?
That's a great thing you point out. Obviously, we're in the downtown LA area. It's a lot of Mexicans, right? So business has slowed down due to the fact that people are scared of ICE coming out, taking them, raids, because you see it on TV. So I would say the political tension in the air, people are like, as you can see, we're a Hispanic community. They're scared of it. That's what's being targeted currently right now, the brown people.
Yeah.
So I would say, politically, I love LA though, because at the end of the day, that's all Washington. Yeah. We're still LA. So that's Washington.
So you're saying there's like hardworking people who are like not going to work anymore
because
they're afraid of like...
I would say so, yeah.
Wow.
As you can see, like some of the businesses are closed. They started to close more. A lot of people that work in the area are getting their hours cut for the fact people are not shopping. So meaning people can't even go to work. So it's even though people do want to come to work, maybe they want to take the risk. Other people are not willing to take the risk for them. So,
damn.
It's the climate, but we're gonna get past it. It is what it is.
Okay, what's your name?
My name's Bobby.
How long you been in LA?
I've been in LA for 12 years now.
12 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
My way in New York.
I feel like that's long enough to have some strong opinions.
Yeah, I'd say so. Hopefully.
Tell me, Bobby, what's something you love about your city?
I love the beach, man. Love to surf, so in the beach, in the ocean all the time. So it's definitely my number one.
Respect.
Yeah,
Respect.
for sure.
On the other side, is there something you don't like about LA?
Don't like the politics. I hate Gavin Newsom.
Okay, what's your name?
Jamie.
Jamie and?
Chantel.
Chantel, cool. Are you both from Los Angeles?
Yeah.
Cool. Maybe we'll start with you, Jamie.
Mm-hmm.
What do you love about this city?
I love the weather. I have a love and hate thing for the community in LA because I always complain about the people here.
Tell me more.
Like the classic LA, like, people. But I think I love the weather. I love the beach. I love Malibu. What I would hate, I would say, is the homelessness problem. Yeah.
Do you feel like enough is being done to tackle? Because like a couple people have said the homelessness. Do you feel like more needs to be done? Do you see any solutions? I know it's a complicated subject, but any thoughts on that?
I think a lot more needs to be done, and I think it can be done, and I think that, there needs to be more light into what's actually being done.
Last but not least?
What do I love? I love, of course, the weather. I mean, I don't think it's better than that. I'm pretty sure everyone said that. Also, just like the liveliness of LA. There's always something going on. There's always a bunch of people just walking around. It has died down a little bit, though, I will say. I don't know, like even 3rd Street, this used to be very lively. it's a bit of a ghost town now. What do I hate? Of course I hate the traffic. Who likes traffic? And then, I don't know, I mean, yeah, LA, some people are a bit, like, stuck up, but I think you can kind of just, like, find those few people who aren't and who are genuine, just stick to those.
Okay, because I'm just visiting LA, so you've both kind of talked about the people.
Do you feel like people are a bit more unapproachable or welcoming?
Well, it's interesting because that might be the stereotype, you know?
Yeah.
But I've been making this video, and people are...
Nice.
People are chilling, you know? People are nice. But I feel like it's a very competitive city socially. Based on how many YouTube subscribers I have or something, that like changes how they think about me.
You know, it's funny. I remember one time I was younger, I was going to a club and it was like really busy and we were outside. And then this one guy comes, he's like, oh, I have this like influencer. She has like 1 million followers, like let her in. And then the bouncer just looks at him like, are you crazy? Honestly, that was pretty funny. Just to see like how that means something, like, or so much. Anyways, she got it eventually, so did I.
Are you from Los Angeles?
Yeah, I was born and raised actually here in Santa Monica.
Here in Santa Monica?
Yeah,
cool, man.
Santa Monica High.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you like the neighborhood?
Yeah, it's changed a lot.
In what ways?
Just, I mean, a lot more homeless people. Just, you know, like they just kicked out a lot. You know, most of the minorities, like.
Wow.
So, you know, they just made it impossible for minorities to live here.
Okay.
Santa Monica.
I'm visiting. I'm from Canada, so
are you really?
I'm just in LA for a few days.
So, I don't know. We have rent control. Like,
wow.
I'm living with my dad actually because he's sick. He has Alzheimer's. So, you know, if it wasn't for rent control, he's been living there for like over 40 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so that keeps you in the neighborhood.
Yeah, it keeps us in the neighborhood. Yeah, but
wow.
Those rent control, you know, units are running out. You know, whatever. It is what it is.
What's your favorite thing about Los Angeles?
In times of emergencies, you know, like we just had here we just had the fires, you know.
Yeah.
We come together. You know, it's just too bad that it isn't, you know, all the time.
Respect, man. That was a great answer. What's your name?
Alex.
Alex. Nice to meet you, Alex.
Nice to meet you.
Born in England.
This might be a good book you want to read.
There you go.
Respect, man. The creative act. Rick Rubin, right?
Rick Rubin.
Dang, is this what you're reading right now?
Yeah, I just started. I just bought it yesterday.
Okay, what have you learned so far from that book?
Everything is a creativity. Everything is creative.
What's your name, by the way, brother? I know we just met before I turned the camera on.
DeMarie. Yay is for sure.
Yay for short.
Yeah.
Dang, man.
Yeah, everybody's a creative. What we doing right now is creative. What you just walked up and did is creative. What he just walked up and did, me and him having a conversation is creative.
It's
this
true,
is
brother.
three strangers.
What's your name, man?
Right here, having a conversation.
Sorry?
Trevino.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
TRA.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about this city that we're in. Are you from Los Angeles?
Yeah, I'm from Los Angeles, yes. I'm from South Los Angeles, Watts area. But I grew up all over. Like, I lived in Watts, I lived in Los Angeles, Gardena, Inglewood. But I'm more familiar with this area. This is like the best part of LA because I worked in Malibu. I worked down here on the beach. Like, so this is like convenient for me. I just moved in this area. So.
Respect.
This is like the best part of
the concrete.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What's that?
We roses that grow from the concrete.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You're from Los Angeles as well, you're saying?
I was born and raised in Los Angeles all the way to 13, and I moved to Vegas. But my experience here in Los Angeles, you know, being back and forth, you know, it just, you know, it's everything. I love it. You know what I mean? In the 80s and 90s, you know what I'm saying, when, you know what I'm saying, that, I guess you want to say the violence, the gangs, whatever, was real active, you feel me? I got a lot of family members, you know what I'm saying, on both sides, colors, you know what I mean? So, to me, you know what I'm saying, to sit back and watch, you know what I'm saying, and knowing that, you know what I'm saying, something wasn't right, you know what I'm saying, I took another route. You know what I mean? Like, I took another route in life, like, man, fuck it. You know what I mean? But I was still part of that culture of pain. You know what I mean? Still, like, trying to, you know what I'm saying, make it somewhere in life. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't no different from that brother. You know what I mean?
Were you ever, like, tempted by that lifestyle?
Put it this way, I was like, you know, so I was all like, my stepfather, he was from Rolling 60. You know, and that's the Crip. You know what I mean? It's Crip Nation, whatever. But, you know what I'm saying, I never did get influenced by him. You know what I'm saying? Because he played a part as a father. He didn't play a part as a, you know what I'm saying, trying to break me in, you know what I mean? Trying to influence me into being in the game.
Yeah.
Where, you know, it was the time, I guess it was the time that I kind of like sit back and realize what, you know what I'm saying, you know, what it is about it. But I never did judge it by, like, you know what I'm saying, bad things about it. You know what I mean? I always thought about it was like it's a tribe thing. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. Just like how Africa got tribes. We got tribes too.
Here in the city of Los Angeles.
Right. And that's how I look at it. And but just coming up, you know what I'm saying, then going through my struggles in LA, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mom was single. I'm the only child, so it was hard as hell. I ain't gonna lie, it was hard as hell, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Stomach almost touching your back almost every day, you know what I'm saying, where I was coming from. So you gotta do what you have to do, you know what I'm saying? Walk up in, grocery store, snatch some food up or whatever, you know what I'm saying? 10 years old, learning the game, how to sell dope, all that shit. It's gonna be introduced to you, you know what I mean? It's not gonna be introduced to you to kill you. It's gonna introduce you to how to survive.
In order to piggyback off what you're saying is like, I understand some things you're saying, but I think that coming from like more like urban areas in LA, and we get stuck on the we can't make it out. Like we were just talking about, we get stuck on that. But my whole thing is that what he was saying is that we grow up in these areas, but. And not to say, but it's like we all guaranteed. This is what I say that keeps me composed, like, and keep me level-headed. You only guaranteed 3 things in this life: nothing more, nothing less. A chance, a choice, and death.
Oof.
That's literally it. When you break down life,
say that again.
That's
a chance,
a choice, and death.
Wow.
That's the only 3 things you're guaranteed in life. I'm telling you. You're not really guaranteed.
That's
nothing
worth thinking
else.
about.
So seriously, no, it's real, and there's. I was watching another podcast. I don't watch informative TV. I don't like watch movies and stuff. It got to be YouTube, informative television, or something like that. But I say that to piggyback off what he said. Like, we grew up. Like I was in some of those things. Like I knew how to do some of those things. I've engaged in some of those things. But it still goes back to a chance, a choice, and death.
How long are you in Los Angeles?
7 days.
7 days. Yes. Do you like the city?
Yes.
What do you like?
Beautiful sea and funny people.
Funny people?
Yes.
Is there something you don't like?
Many trash.
Trash.
Expensive food.
Expensive food. Thank you. Thank you very much. And what is your name?
Hanano.
Hanano.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. What do you love about Los Angeles?
It's fun for walking.
Walking?
And
You can say in Japanese?
雰囲気
Atmosphere.
like アトモスファーっていう感じでもないよ、なんかな、陽気みたいな、ファニーム
Funny people.
and funny city.
Okay. Fun to
Yes,
see all the people, the places.
Is Los Angeles.
Cool. Is there something you don't like? Something bad about Los Angeles?
Metro and buses is dangerous than Japan.
Oh, more dangerous. Did you take the bus?
No, we use Uber.
You take Uber. Yeah, in Japan you have no problem
Yes.
taking metro.
Yes.
You grew up in Los Angeles?
Yeah, south of here. Basically, that hill down there is Torrance and Redondo Beach, so I grew up down there.
Wow. Can you tell me, what do you love about the city?
LA is definitely the city of hopes and dreams. Like, so many people come here just to pursue so many different types of dreams. And like last week I was at a hotel lobby and I ran into Adam Sandler, and so it's like I got to say hi to the guy, and it's like, oh my gosh, man.
How is Adam Sandler? He was doing well?
He's the coolest dude. Like,
he seems super chill.
For somebody at the top of the heap, he is so humble. So like, it's just like talking to your uncle or something. He's like, all right, bro. I'm like, yeah. Man.
That's so cool.
Yep.
Well, on the other side, is there anything you don't like about the city?
I mean, every city's got its ups and downs. I think the tough thing here in LA is the homeless situation, and that's that especially hits close to home with our family. And it's a tough situation because some of these people really need like good medical care or like a facility to live in, but they're just, I mean, thank goodness it's warm enough here that they can stay out overnight and you're fine. Versus Ohio, but yeah, it's just a lot of money is being spent to try and help the homeless, and it's not working. So they need to figure out something else.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
90,000 people are homeless here.
What's something you love about your city?
I would say two things I love about my city. One is the weather. You can't beat Los Angeles weather. It's February and I'm in a t-shirt and crop top and I'm going to get a tan today.
Are you from somewhere where that wasn't the case?
Yes, I'm originally from Wisconsin.
Okay.
And it was negative 45 with wind chill my last winter there.
45.
Negative 45 with wind chill. And I decided that I didn't need to live there. And so I moved that September.
Respect.
Yeah. And haven't looked back. I've been here for 10 years.
In those 10 years, have you noticed things that you don't like about Los Angeles?
Yeah, I would say one of the things that I don't like is I wish that there was better roads for cyclists. A lot of bikers get hit and our roads are really narrow and people don't look out for them.
Yeah, I felt that just being here a few days. There's so much traffic and
yeah,
biking can be a bit sketch sometimes.
In Santa Monica, they're doing a little bit of a better job. They're putting up a border between the cycling and the road, which is nice, but the city just wasn't built for commuting on a bike, which is unfortunate.
What's your name?
My name is Tobias.
Tobias?
Or Toby.
Toby, where are you from?
Originally from the east part of Germany.
So you can give us like an outsider perspective on Los Angeles, maybe.
An outsider perspective. So I really like the vibrance of Los Angeles. So you have here a mix of so many different people.
Yeah.
And especially I like the healthy lifestyle. Maybe you heard about like the celery juice lifestyle.
Oh, nice! You literally have the celery juice diet right here.
Yes. It's for real. So I live it. This lifestyle it's easy to have here because you have all the fancy places. This is good. What I like in Los Angeles. What I not like, it's like the dark side. So you have a bright side.
Yeah.
It's really bright, but you have also a dark side that's really dark. So people that are not so nice. A lot of homeless people and. Sometimes in some areas are not so secure.
Yeah.
But in general, it's a nice, vibrant city. Yeah.
Maybe it's a difficult city to bike around. I don't know. Do you have any thoughts on biking?
The thing is, in Germany or in Switzerland, I go all the time with the bike.
Yeah.
But here it's a little bit different with the bigger streets and all this stuff.
Look at this street next to us. This is like crazy traffic.
Me, Chino. They call me Chino, bro.
Chino, I'm Dan. Chino, are you from Los Angeles? What's your story, man?
Yeah, bro. I'm from East LA, homie.
East LA.
Yeah, pa.
What do you love about East LA?
East LA, damn. Everything, bro. You know, the food, kicking it with the homies. Just all my homies are there, you know, so it's kind of, I'm going to just gravitate to being, you know, from like going to East LA a lot, being there, kicking it.
Okay. So it sounds like you like East LA?
Yeah, LA in general, the whole LA. I'm not going to just say East LA, you know, because...
You like LA?
LA in general. Every city in LA, I got respect for it. You got to respect the city, too, you know? That's another thing.
Yeah.
How do I say it? Like, you just got to know where you're at, too, in the city, you know?
Yeah.
You can't be acting too tough, too, you know?
Okay.
You get me?
Yeah, I think so.
You gotta be humble here, you know?
Respect.
Yeah, you gotta respect. That's what I'm trying to say. Respect everyone's culture, you know? There's a bunch of different cultures here, so people tend to respect, you know?
Now, on the other side, we were talking about some good things. Is there something that you don't like about LA? Something you might want to change about the city?
Just the violence, bro. Just a lot of violence for no reason, too. That's really it, bro. There's a lot of violence here, too. It's beautiful, but then it's ugly, too, at the same time, you know?
Where do you think that violence comes from? Why are people violent?
Having no money, bro. Having, like, just being kind of like living paycheck to paycheck, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, that's just where the struggle begins. Just money in general, you know? It's like people say, it's the hood, too, you know? So, the hood is always going to have people with no money. You get me? And trying to get out the hood and, you know, trying to get out the struggle. That's another thing. So there's a lot of violence because of that too here.
Well, I appreciate your honesty, Chino. That was a great answer, man. Anything else you want to say to someone watching this who might be...
What, for Cali or what? For
like
LA?
a message to the world about LA.
Shit. I like the quote, don't let the palm trees fool you, bro, out here, you know, because it's beautiful here, but hey, you gotta be on your toes too.
Shit, man.
My name's Topley.
Topley.
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you, Topley.
Nice to meet you too.
So we're here in the Beverly Hills neighborhood of Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Tell me a bit about where we are right now.
Yeah, so we're in Beverly Hills. This is kind of like a square where everyone gets together, and you know, I feel like the actual residents of Beverly Hills actually come here and play their card games or you know, backgammon or whatever. But you also have the tourists. So it's a good mixture of characters, I suppose.
Well, let's get right to it. What's something you love about this city?
The thing that I love about this city is that it's kind of the only place on earth that is a fantasy. It's not really real. LA is filled with a lot of dreams and a lot of darkness and a lot of aspirations, and I feel like it's a cauldron of a bunch of fantasies. And I'm not really from this exact area. I'm from the Valley, so it's more of a, you know, life is completely different. And that's what I love about LA. The rundown diners, the donut shops, the taco stands on Victory Boulevard, the grungy motels. To me, that's, you know, that's the real stuff.
Do you feel like tourists kind of miss the real LA sometimes?
Oh yeah,
Like,
I feel bad when they go to Hollywood Boulevard and they just see a homeless guy you know, just taking a piss on a Hollywood star. But maybe that's the fantasy that we're talking about. Is like you're coming here and you're seeing really nothing. I don't know what really is the real LA. Who knows what it is? But the only thing I do know is that it's a fantasy. It can turn people that are not from LA. It can turn them into some wicked cat. You know what I mean? Like people from Wisconsin or whatever, changing up their accent to get that Valley accent. I've lived here for I was born and raised here. I've never heard a Valley accent before in my life. The Valley accent is completely different. The Valley accent, people from Missouri or whatever, they create that when they come over here. I've never heard a Valley accent.
That's so
life.
funny.
Yeah, it's usually people that aren't from here. That's the thing. Actually, yeah, that's the thing that I find kind of sad is like acting a different way, especially when you come from a humble family or where you come from a rural area. You change up for what? That's not the golden ticket to life, and that's what LA makes you do.
I think the food is amazing. Like every city has like trendy restaurants, and every city has like restaurants with good food. But LA really combines that actually.
Interesting.
Like the trendiest restaurants are good because they actually have like good vibes and good food, which I think is unique.
And tacos, of course. All the tacos.
Tacos.
The tacos are amazing.
Now the harder question: is there something you hate about Los Angeles?
I wouldn't say hate, but I would say that coming from the East Coast, we're like used to a certain speed of life. People can be very slow here. It's definitely like I think that also feeds into the healthy lifestyle. People are really taking their time and enjoying life, but it makes everything move very, very slowly.
Yeah, I think the pace of life for sure. Like in New York, everything is about work, and LA, like you have to chase people if you want to get things done, which can be like an advantage if you come from the East Coast and you come out here, but it's kind of annoying to like you're surrounded by people who are kind of like slow, to be honest.
What's your name?
My name is Garland.
Garland.
Yeah.
Tell me, what's something you love about Los Angeles?
I like the scenery, the buildings, the architecture, different flavors, different cultures. The weather, obviously. So many things, probably more than I could even, think of.
Very cool.
yeah, it's pretty chill, not too judgmental. You know, good as a concrete jungle could be. You know, I don't know. That's all I got. Yeah.
On the other side, when it comes to things you don't like, anything come to mind?
Just the people. People make things bad.
Yeah.
But not all people are bad. But you go through so many difficult ones to get to the, final product there. And so it could get tiring. You become like a human filter or something. Yeah. So yeah, just the residue of things.
Yeah, I guess when you have this many people in one area, you can have some really good, you can have some really bad, right?
Every sequence is going to come with a consequence. A lot of people just don't have certain knowledge, a lot of ignorance, just what it is. But what would life be without it? You got to have those things. People scream they want the world better, but you wouldn't be able to scream you want the world better if there was no, and they go, oh, we just want it to be everything good. Well, nobody would have jobs or money, or it just the way it works. And some things have to,
You need problems, is that what you're saying?
Kind of. But then there's so many people that problems are naturally going to happen. Not everybody's going to make it past 40, 30, 20. I mean, some people are going to end up on drugs. Some people aren't going to be born with the best parents. It's kind of fucked up. But, it is what it is.
Wow.
It's life. You learn to enjoy it. You learn you'll die alone. You learn you know about Orson Welles. How you'll die alone, you live alone, and you can only express it when you're around other people that you're not alone. But you still need to be alone to express your artiste. You shouldn't be scared to be alone. We only look like our parents when we're born, and when we die, we look like our decisions.